Can a small piece of fruit really be the reason why you're waking up 2 or 3 times every night? It may sound surprising, but for many elders across India, this is exactly what is happening. You finish your dinner, perhaps enjoy a slice of orange or a glass of Mozambique juice, and lie down, hoping for peaceful sleep. But just as your body begins to rest, your bladder refuses to stay quiet. In this video, I will share with you 5 fruits that can gently support your bladder and help you sleep through the night, and also 5 fruits that may be silently making things worse. These are simple changes, but they can bring real relief. Before we begin, I would love to know, where are you watching this video from and what time is it right now? Please do share in the comments below. Even a small moment from your day is truly valuable to me. And if you find this content useful, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss such helpful insights. There is a quiet frustration that many elders in India feel but rarely speak about: the repeated need to get up at night just to urinate. You lie down after a long day hoping for restful sleep, but hardly a few hours pass before your bladder wakes you again and again. Sometimes even when there is not much urine inside. Now you may ask, why does this happen more after 60? The answer, my friend, lies deep within the way our body changes with age. As we grow older, the kidneys begin to slow down a little, especially at night. Their ability to balance fluids and filter efficiently becomes gentler, not weaker, just slower. But at the same time, the bladder becomes more sensitive, more reactive to even small amounts of urine. This is where the trouble begins. Even if only 120 or 150 milliliters of urine is collected, about half a glass, the bladder sends an urgent signal to the brain saying, "Wake up, it's time." In younger years, our bladder had more patience. It would wait until it was truly full. But after 60, the nerves around the bladder become more alert and less forgiving. They start mistaking a small pressure as a strong urge. And then comes the role of what we eat and drink, especially in the evening hours. Many common Indian foods, such as citrus fruits, spicy pickles, or even too much masala chai, can slightly irritate the bladder lining. These foods do not harm a healthy young bladder. But in older adults, they can lower the pH of urine and create an acidic environment. This acidic urine gently burns the lining of an already sensitive bladder, pushing it to empty sooner than needed. That is why choosing the right evening diet becomes so important. A simple fruit or drink can decide whether you sleep 6 hours or wake up every 90 minutes. The good news is, once we understand this mechanism, small changes in food timing and type can bring deep comfort. Because sometimes the road to better sleep starts not from your bed, but from your dinner plate. 5 fruits you should eat to calm your bladder. In many Indian households, the choice of fruits after dinner feels simple: a sweet banana, a piece of papaya, or maybe a few slices of watermelon. But what most elders do not realize is that some fruits are not just tasty, they can also support your bladder, especially when chosen wisely. After the age of 60, our body becomes more sensitive. Our digestion slows down, our bladder becomes reactive, and even a harmless-looking fruit can either bring calm or trigger discomfort. Today, let me share with you 5 fruits that have been quietly helping many Indian seniors sleep better, reduce urgency at night, and support their urinary health in gentle, natural ways. Let us begin with one of the most humble and trusted fruits in Indian kitchens, the banana. Bananas have been a part of traditional Indian diets for generations. In fact, many elders remember their parents saying, "Eat a banana in the evening, it keeps the stomach cool." And there is deep wisdom behind that. Bananas are naturally low in acid, which means they do not irritate the bladder lining. For someone who often wakes up at night due to frequent urination, this can be a great relief. One medium-sized banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium. This mineral helps in relaxing the smooth muscles of the bladder and reduces unnecessary contractions. Simply put, it helps your bladder remain calm when it is only slightly full instead of sending urgent signals to the brain. Many elderly people, especially those with mild blood pressure concerns, also find bananas helpful because they provide energy without creating heat in the body. The best time to eat a banana is either mid-evening around 5 p.m. or 1 hour after dinner. Make sure it is ripe but not overripe, and avoid eating it cold from the fridge that can upset the digestion in older bodies. Now, let us turn to papaya or papita, as we fondly call it. Papaya is often underestimated, seen as a fruit for digestion only. But it does much more. This orange-colored fruit contains a natural enzyme called papain. Papain supports the breakdown of proteins in our food, making digestion smoother. Why does this matter for bladder health? Because when the stomach and intestines are light and clear, they do not press unnecessarily on the bladder. Imagine an older gentleman in Pune who used to eat heavy roti sabzi meals with mango pickle at night. After switching to a light khichdi dinner followed by a slice of papaya, his bloating reduced, and so did his nighttime trips to the toilet. Papaya also has a gentle alkalizing effect on the body. This means it does not create excess acid in the urine, which is important for elderly bladders that are often irritated by acidic waste. For seniors, a slice of ripe papaya, about 150 grams after dinner, can bring real comfort. Just remember, papaya should be orange and slightly soft, not overripe or too raw. Now, let us talk about a fruit that often gets ignored, the pear. Pears, or nashpati, are soft, sweet, and naturally low in acid. They are among the most bladder-friendly fruits, especially for elders dealing with both constipation and urinary urgency. One of the silent reasons elders feel the need to urinate more often is pressure from the intestines. Pears contain a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol. Sorbitol gently draws water into the intestine and helps in smooth bowel movements. In Indian villages, older women often say, "When the stomach is happy, the bladder stays quiet." There is great truth in that. Eating one medium-sized pear in the late afternoon can prevent evening bloating and reduce unnecessary strain on the lower abdomen. Avoid peeling it entirely. The skin contains fiber, but do wash it well and chew slowly. Next on the list is watermelon or tarbooj, a summer favorite in every Indian home. Now, this may sound confusing. Watermelon is full of water. Should it not increase urination? Yes and no. If eaten in the wrong quantity and at the wrong time, it can disturb your sleep. But when taken in moderation during the day, it can reduce inflammation in the urinary tract. Watermelon contains lycopene, a bright red antioxidant that supports prostate health in men and reduces bladder wall irritation in both genders. Elders, especially those with mild prostate swelling or early signs of infection, can benefit from this natural compound. The key is to eat watermelon in the first half of the day, ideally before 2 p.m. A small bowl of about 150 to 200 grams is sufficient. Do not combine it with other fruits or dairy. Eat it plain at room temperature. And please avoid it entirely after sunset. Finally, let us talk about guava or amrud, a fruit that grows quietly in many backyards but holds powerful health benefits. Guava, when slightly firm and not overly ripe, contains vitamin C in high amounts. But unlike citrus fruits, guava has lower citric acid, which makes it gentler on the bladder. It also contains compounds that help reduce mild inflammation in the urinary tract. A retired school teacher in Kerala once shared how she started eating one medium guava at 4 p.m. 3 hours before dinner. She noticed fewer night awakenings and less burning sensation while urinating. That small habit gave her back uninterrupted sleep. The best time to eat guava is mid-afternoon, and it should not be combined with milk as many Indian elders tend to do. Peel it if the skin is too thick, and avoid adding salt or masala. Natural is best. So my friend, 5 simple fruits, banana, papaya, pear, watermelon and guava, can make a quiet but powerful difference in your sleep and bladder comfort. Each of them supports your body in a different way, not by force, but by nature's gentle design. And as you grow older, you will realize health is not always in medicines or tests. Sometimes it sits on your dining table inside a bowl of carefully chosen fruit. 5 fruits you should avoid, especially after sunset. There are many habits we carry from our younger years believing they are still good for us. Eating fruits after dinner is one such tradition in many Indian homes. It feels healthy, it feels light. But for many seniors, especially those crossing the age of 60, this habit may quietly be disturbing their nights. What we eat after sunset affects not just our digestion, but also how often our bladder calls out to us at night. And when it comes to fruits, not all are as gentle as they seem. Let us gently explore 5 such fruits that, if eaten at the wrong time, may be the reason your sleep is broken by 2 or 3 sudden trips to the bathroom. Let us begin with a pair of fruits that are often seen as healthy: orange and Mozambi. In Indian homes, a glass of fresh Mozambi juice after dinner is almost a ritual, especially in summer. We enjoy its coolness, its light tanginess, and we feel we are doing something good for our body. But few elders realize that citrus fruits like orange and Mozambi are rich in citric acid. This acid, although natural, can irritate the lining of the bladder, especially when consumed close to bedtime. An elderly gentleman from Hyderabad once shared that he would drink orange juice around 8 p.m. every day, thinking it would help him sleep well. Instead, he began waking up 3 or even 4 times during the night, always with a sense of urgency. After he stopped the evening juice and moved it to lunchtime, the difference was clear within days. You see, the acid in these fruits lowers the pH of your urine, making it more acidic. Acidic urine, when passed through an aging bladder, causes a burning or irritating sensation, which then triggers the brain to feel the need to urinate more frequently. If you enjoy orange or Mozambi, there is no need to remove them entirely from your diet. Simply enjoy them before 2 p.m. when your digestion is strongest and your bladder has enough time to recover before sleep. Now let us turn to a fruit that wears a tropical smile: the pineapple. Pineapple is juicy sweet and a favorite in many Indian fruit salads. But beneath that sweetness lies a powerful enzyme known as bromelain. While bromelain helps in breaking down proteins and is good for digestion, it also stimulates bowel activity. This means your intestines may become more active than needed, especially if you eat pineapple at night. An older lady in Chennai shared how she often had pineapple slices after dinner, hoping to ease constipation. While her bowels did move better, she also noticed increased pressure on her bladder around midnight, causing her to wake up even before the bladder was full. The science here is gentle but clear. When the intestines become overly active, especially in a lying down position, the movement creates mild pressure on nearby organs, the bladder being one of them. This pressure can lead to false urgency, making you feel the need to pass urine even when your bladder is barely half full. If you enjoy sweet, refreshing fruits after dinner, consider switching to ripe papaya or a small pear instead. They are calming, less acidic, and far easier on the bladder. Now, let us talk about grapes, small, sweet, and often kept in the fridge as a light evening snack. Grapes may seem harmless, but for many Indian elders, they can cause hidden discomfort. First, grapes contain natural sugars that can begin fermenting in the gut, especially if eaten late or on a full stomach. This light fermentation can cause gas, bloating, and pressure in the lower abdomen. A retired schoolteacher in Lucknow once complained that although he loved black grapes, they often left him feeling bloated and restless at night. The pressure built up in his belly would push against his bladder, making him get up more than twice to urinate. Moreover, the skins of grapes are slightly harder to digest, especially for older adults with slower gut movement. Undigested skins can produce more gas and lead to a sense of heaviness. If you still wish to enjoy grapes, choose ripe ones, peel off the skins, and eat them in the morning or early afternoon. Never eat them chilled at night and avoid mixing them with curd or milk-based dishes. Another quiet troublemaker is citrus juice. Mix those fresh-looking glasses with orange lemon and sometimes even kiwi blended together. Each fruit taken alone in moderation may not be harmful. But when combined, especially after sunset, these high-acid fruits can create a low pH environment in the bladder. For elders, this acidic urine causes more than just discomfort. It creates a cycle of false urges, frequent urination, and interrupted sleep. Many people assume that fruit juice is lighter than solid food. But in truth, juices deliver concentrated forms of acid and sugar directly into your system, often more quickly than fruits themselves. If you feel the need for something refreshing after dinner, try a cup of warm water with a slice of soft pear or a few room-temperature watermelon cubes during the day instead. These choices support hydration without triggering the bladder. Lastly, let us look at a fruit that is used more like a vegetable in Indian homes, the tomato. Tomatoes are rich in flavor and color, and we use them in almost every curry. But raw tomatoes, especially when eaten in salads or as slices at night, can quietly stress the bladder. The reason lies in a compound called oxalic acid. Oxalic acid can increase the formation of tiny crystals in the urine and mildly irritate the bladder walls. In older adults who already have sensitive urinary tracts, this irritation leads to the need to urinate more often. One elderly couple in Ahmedabad shared how they loved eating tomato onion salad with every dinner. But when they removed raw tomatoes and replaced them with boiled carrots or steamed beans, they noticed their night sleep improved without any medicines. If you enjoy tomatoes, use them cooked in your sabzi and avoid raw ones in the evening. This small step can protect your bladder without changing the taste of your meals too much. So, dear friend, 5 simple fruits when eaten at the wrong time can disturb your sleep even though they look innocent. Orange, pineapple, grapes, citrus juice, mixes, and raw tomato all have their place, but not after sunset. Because at your age, health is not just about what you eat, it is also about when you eat. Timing and awareness matter more now than ever. Sometimes a peaceful night begins not with a sleeping pill, but with the decision to skip just one fruit after dinner. In many Indian homes, eating fruit is seen as a symbol of health, a quiet reward after meals, or a gentle snack between chai and supper. But as we grow older, it is not only the type of fruit that matters, it is also the time at which we eat it. According to Ayurveda, our digestive strength known as Agni begins to slow down after sunset. This ancient truth still holds weight even in modern science. After evening, the body's ability to digest, absorb and eliminate becomes softer, slower and more delicate. For elders, this means that any fruit eaten late in the evening can behave differently inside the body. Fruits that are rich in water, such as watermelon, grapes, or citrus, may increase fluid retention and put extra pressure on the bladder during sleep. Instead of bringing ease, they may lead to frequent urination, bloating, or even mild acidity. One must also understand that in older age, the digestive process becomes more sensitive. If fruits are eaten too close to dinner or combined directly with chapati, sabzi or dal, they may begin to ferment slightly in the stomach. This light fermentation can cause gas heaviness or even disturb sleep. To avoid such issues, a simple change in timing can bring great relief. Fruits that contain more water, like watermelon, sweet lime or orange, should ideally be eaten before 5 p.m. This gives the body enough time to process the fluid and balance the urinary rhythm before nightfall. Fruits that have a calming effect on the bladder, like banana, pear or papaya, may be eaten in the evening, but at least 2 hours before bedtime. This gentle window allows digestion to finish smoothly and prevents unwanted signals from the bladder at midnight. And most importantly, fruits should not be eaten together with a full dinner. Let your rice and curry complete the journey first. Then, if needed, enjoy fruit later as a light snack. Because at this age, your body is not asking for more, it is asking for better. Better timing, better rest, and a better understanding of what feels right deep within. Sometimes good health does not require a big change. It begins with something as simple as choosing the right fruit at the right time. You see, as we grow older, our body starts sending quieter signals. Our digestion slows down, our sleep becomes lighter, and our bladder grows more sensitive. At this stage of life, even a small choice like which fruit you eat after sunset can affect how deeply you sleep and how often you wake up in the night. Many fruits are good by nature, but not all are good for you at night. The real wisdom lies not just in knowing what to eat, but also when to eat it. I still remember a message from Meena ji, a retired teacher from Pune, who used to drink a glass of orange juice after dinner every evening. She thought it would keep her digestion clean. But night after night, she found herself waking up at 1 a.m. and then again at 3 a.m., unable to sleep deeply. One day, she replaced that orange juice with a small slice of papaya at 7 p.m. soft, ripe and room temperature. And just like that, she slept for 6 full hours without waking once. No medicine, no special routine, just one gentle change. That is the power of understanding your body with care. No pressure, no hard rules, just awareness. So today, I encourage you not to change your whole life, but to make one small shift. Try eating calming fruits like banana or papaya in the evening and move acidic or juicy ones like orange or pineapple to the early afternoon. Do it for just 3 days. Observe your sleep. Notice how your bladder behaves and see how your mornings feel, because you deserve rest. You deserve peace. And you deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, not tired from the night before. Now that you know which fruits to keep and which to gently avoid after dinner, the choice is in your hands. And sometimes one wise choice today becomes a peaceful habit tomorrow. We spoke not only about fruits, but about listening to your body with love and patience. We learned that the right fruit taken at the right time can bring peaceful sleep and gentle mornings. And sometimes all it takes is a small shift, not a big change. If something in this video touched you or reminded you of your own experience, I would love to hear from you. Please do share your thoughts in the comments below, or simply write the word hope if that's what you are feeling today. And if you found this helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so you never miss an update, and share this video with someone you care about, a friend, a neighbor, or a family member who might also need a little peace. Until we meet again, may your nights be quiet, your sleep be deep, and your heart be light.